Let's watch some nice matches played by Hitman365, aka the one-leg Leo, with a low volley stats in the Tour 9 versus overpowered Kaito or very big forehand Victoria in the Tour 9 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. Why do I call Hitman365 the one-leg Leo? Well, that was supposed to be a private joke between us, but I'm going to share the reason of this name with you, so it's not a private joke anymore. I call him the one-leg Leo very simply because he has a very low volley stat compared to the standards of other volley players. Grinding in Tour 9 with only 76 volley stat, he's doing wonders with his Leo, while other volley players in Tour 9 play generally with 83, 84, 87 and even 90 volley stat with Leo, or even 91, 92 and 93 with Diana. Playing with such a low volley stat, well, it's as if he was playing with Leo having only one leg. That's why I call him the one-leg Leo. So how can Hitman365 still perform very well in Tour 9 with such a volley stat? Well, essentially it's because he has a very nice serve, and he got this with his high experience playing with high serve big forehand style. He has a nice detection of home runs. He knows how to anticipate very well because he remembers the hitting patterns of his opponents that he faces lots of times in Tour 9, so he ends up knowing a bit how they like to hit, and he tries to remember, and the way he positions his Leo is really very good. So you saw the first match versus 1500. In the second match you see him play versus a very powerful Kaito played by FKL. Two very strong hands, 84 in both hands. That's a dreadful Kaito versus any Leo playing serve volley. Those very agile Kaitos having two strong hands are more difficult to counter for serve volley players in Tour 9 than Kaitos using antioxidants or Kaito sourcing, so having a lower forehand stat. Hitman365 corrects his serves pretty well with some re-swipes. He likes to do that very often. Very nice lob from FKL. One of the top players grinding into a 9. The good things versus Kaitos using the choco chords is that, well, they drain their stamina quite faster compared to Kaitos using Maestro Monty, especially if serve volley players can force them to use the long catch ability. In this match, as you can see, Hitman365 doesn't stay too close to the net. He prefers to stay rather by the middle of the court. That allows him to prevent many more lobs. Hitman365 is playing now versus the strong serve big forehand of Bharat. Bharat can hit very hard forehand shot. Fortunately, they don't go all in. Yes, as you can see, to return this strong serve of this one-leg Leo, it's not always easy, especially for Victoria, who has a lower agility than Kaito. Very huge forehand shot that pierces very easily the quick catch defense of Leo, especially if he has only a 76 volley stat. Here it was a lucky volley catch, but it was not accurate enough, and that's very hard to hit accurate volley shots back to those 94 forehand shots, especially when you have only a 76 volley stat. Fortunately, After a good serve, Hitman365 has plenty of opportunities to score with a good volley or a good smash. Yeah, nothing much you can do. You can just stand there and watch those huge forehand shots. And then you wait for either an unforced error or a lucky quick catch. Yeah, those shots pierce totally the quick catch defense of Leo. And yes, you need a quick catch like that, but it's not always enough. Because behind, you have to put this Victoria in a difficult position too. Otherwise, she would just run there and hit a huge forehand winner behind. So the task is not easy at all. That was a lucky quick catch. And this time, Hitman365 anticipated correctly and could hit a backhand winner. The one-leg Leo is now going to face a dreadful Victoria. A low serve aggressive baseliner Victoria played by Shenbi Bro, who has two very strong hands, and she is very dangerous for serve volley players, of course. Even if this Victoria has a slow serve, and that is her main flow, the main problem with that style. It has two very strong hands, and that's quite convenient to counter the volleys of this Leo, but it has a slow serve, so this is pretty easy for Leo to hit a good return and then to run to the net after the slow serve of Victoria. While the very high serve of this Leo can put this Victoria in a difficult position easily. And indeed, the low serve aggressive baseliner style with Victoria doesn't give her high agility at all. The one-leg Leo is now facing Cool Man, rather strong Kaito, not having very high stats, but still hitting very hard. I mean, those stats are easily enough to play in Tour 9, but there are many more powerful Kaito in Tour 9. Very nice drop volley. And a very nice detection of, I would not say home runs, but balls who flight quite far from the bounce. One-leg Leo is torturing this Kaito. Very nice anticipation, really. In a lot of shots. And he's not afraid of using his two hands, even if those two hands are obviously pretty weak compared to the hands of the opponent. The one-leg Leo is now facing a Victoria. Yes, it's a Victoria, not Leo. This is just a skin bug. Having huge agility and a huge forehand stat, but a slow serve, and that will be the problem of this Victoria. Slow serve is not good to play versus volley players when you are using Victoria. And even a 79 agility Victoria is not always enough. 79 is very high for Victoria. Of course, this forehand stat is quite useful to hit winners versus a 76 volley stat. And it's not easy to hit accurate volleys once again versus those big forehand shots. As you can see, the one-leg Leo is not put in a difficult position at all after those low serves. He doesn't have this exclamation mark over his head when he returns his serves. And of course, this is a good thing for Leo. And after a good serve, things are much easier, of course. The one-leg Leo is now playing versus a high stamina, strong forehand of Hui Lei. This is a quite uncommon build in Tour 9. Hui Lei loves to play with builds having only one big hand, preferably the big forehand, whether it's with Luke or with Kaito, or with the strong big forehand Victoria or Luke. He's kind of specialized in the one-handed styles with plenty of different characters. But of course, one-handed builds are having problems versus a strong serve volley player, especially versus one who serves correctly like Hitman365. And correctly is an euphemism, of course. Obviously, Hitman365 is going to hit on the weaker hand side, and it was a bit surprising that Huilei didn't try to anticipate much. He was always thinking that Hitman365 was going to try and wrong foot him. In this match, the one-leg Leo is going to face a relatively strong Kaito, strong in terms of stats, using the white wire, which can be good because it has critical shot tier 2 ability. Can be good to help this Kaito hit passing shots more easily. Problem is that the shots were not strong enough for this Kaito. So even with critical, that was not easy. And of course, drop volleys were doing their job. A very nice volley. Once again, a very nice detection of home run. That was close. Not really a home run. Just a long shot, but still, it looked like a home run. And that's why Hitman365 ignored it. A very nice drop volley to end the match. You're seeing now the build that the one-leg Leo was using in all those matches. At that time, he didn't max the natural energy yet. Now he has maxed it since those matches. As you can see, he's relying on a strong serve of 70 stat, but the volley stat is very weak. 76, that's very weak for Tour 9. Well, I hope you enjoy watching the matches played by Hitman365 with his one-leg Leo in the Tour 9 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support and see you soon in Gameplay 365. Bye-bye.